Alright, hey guys, I'm going to show you my not entire, but my current car collection, starting off with the 1/18 scale cars. I'm not going to show you the Ferrari because it's just only one car, but it's a Ferrari SF90 RC car, and it's 1/12 scale or 1/10 scale. But I'm going to start with the 1/18 scale cars, then go down to the 1/24 scale, then I think 142, and then 164, which are Hot Wheels. So, first car I have is my favorite car of all time, Aston Martin Valkyrie by Maisto. So, what I like about this car is that it's mainly track focused, and it came with this little thing that you can pop the hood with, so you can pop this. It's like really small, so don't really pop it open too much. Then it comes to the doors, which are obviously gullwing doors. They don't stay up, so I hold them up. And then when it comes to the back, use this little thing, or I just grab it by the fin, and then just pop it open. And that's the engine. Another thing I also like about this car is that it uses a part from a fighter jet for its engine. And I'll show you the interior, which you could probably already see, if this will focus. I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think it will focus. But the seats are wobbly, and I don't like the fact about that. But anyways, yeah, Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is my favorite car of all time. Alright, then we have the Bugatti Mistral, which it has a world record of fastest open top car with a top speed of 253 miles per hour. If I'm wrong, then just say in the comments that I'm wrong. I really like this color. This type of gold, but the interior, I don't like yellow. So the hood opens, decent amount of trunk space for a hypercar, but yeah, doors open. This is the steering wheel. And then the spoiler pops up. I don't know if this camera will be able to see, but it's like really blurry. But that yellow blur says Mistral, and I really like that about this car. Wheels obviously turn, stuff like that. Yeah, Bugatti Mistral. Next car is the Lamborghini Vision V12, and this is also one of my favorites that I have, but as you can see, the headlights have been through a lot, and the logo, unfortunately. But the only things that move are the wheels, which they don't move together, and the single functioning door with the steering wheel on the hood. Kind of weird, but yeah. And then engine bay, which obviously has a V12, because you would put a V6 or a V10 in the same. But yeah, I really like this car. Oh, and the taillights have been through a little bit. But yeah. The next car has a pretty hard name to pronounce. Oh, my fan fell. It has a pretty hard name to pronounce, but it's Siam, Lamborghini Siam. I really like this car, even though there's only 63 in the world. Just the headlights in general, and there's the hood. No frunk. I don't know if that's true in real life. There's no frunk, but the doors opened. Obviously, it says CM right there. There's the interior. And it has the Italian flag almost like a lot of places. And then two things open on the back, which one of them there we go. The engine compartment, which it also has a V12, because Lamborghini has V12. And close that, the spoiler pops up. I really like the green, even though I'm not a green person. And the rims are just a really unique color. But yeah, Lamborghini Siam. Next car is the Lamborghini Countach LPI 804. This car came out 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, 3 years ago in 2022. And 2021, but 2022 is the main model year. Just the front is menacing. So Countach right there. Hood opens, has a decent sized frunk. I imagine it's really small in real life. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay up often, but sometimes it will. A lot of parts on here are like square shaped, or a lot of components are like square shaped. For example, the doors. Hold on, guys, I gotta do something real quick. There we go. Seems a little dirty. There's a lot of hair on it. But yeah, the doors are like square-ish, rectangle, rhombus, whatever shape. But yeah, the doors open. There's the inside, red interior, which I like. And then only one thing opens back here, and that's the engine compartment. Which also a V12, because Lamborghinis basically only have V12s nowadays, but even though it's a bummer that Lamborghini's going electric. But yeah, V12, Lamborghini, Countach. Next car we have is the Porsche 911 GT3. Not the RS, not the R, the GT3. 2022 GT3. I'm not that big of a Porsche fan, but this car has a connection. Me and this car have a connection. I really like the blue rims, and just the car, and like just a little spin around. The taillights have to be one of my favorite parts of this car. Let me open the front real quick. Frunk, very big frunk. Could probably store like a couple groceries in there. Maybe like I don't know about a whole trash can or something, but it's a decently sized frunk. And the doors don't open very wide, which I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, the steering wheel. It's kind of broken. Or not really broken, but a lot of cars do that. It's a little bit dusty on the inside because I've never cleaned the inside because my friend gave this to me. We traded it. I traded a Honda Civic for this. It was a 118. He liked it. But yeah, the back doesn't open, which I kind of like that because there's really nothing to see back there. I mean, the engine's back here, but I don't think you could open it in real life. But yeah, Porsche 911 GT3. Jordans. Alright guys, I've gathered every 124 I could find, and I'm gonna review them. So, first, Lykan Hypersport, which is from Fast and Furious 9, if I'm not... Oh, 7. Fast and Furious 7. So, the front opens. Front is not big at all. Just like the Valkyrie. The doors open, don't stay open. And the back fin comes up and down. So I'm going to review these fast because I have a lot of them. But yeah, Lykan Hypersport. Next is the 1968 Dodge Charger with the Hellcat logo, even though it's not a Hellcat. Hellcats were not a thing in 1978. But the front opens. Dust. The front opens. All the space in there. Probably hide a body in there or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Doors open. Inside. Retro styling because it's a 78 Charger. And the back opens, which the engine's in the back, which is unusual for a 70s car, but it just goes. But yeah, 78 Charger. Wait, is it 68 or 78? 68 Charger. Next is the Lamborghini Aventador SV. This one has a problem because this door broke. I took it to school. I don't know why I take my cars to school, but I'm not going to again because I'm going into high school. This door broke while I was in art class. I was just like rolling it around and like opening the doors, but it just randomly broke off. It fades from purple to like a teal-ish color, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So, get the trunk open. Front trunk, which is all hollowed out, which is not accurate. Only this door opens. And I don't want to break this door, so I'm not going to open it much. And then the back opens. I've seen one of these in real life, but it wasn't an SV. It was just a normal Aventador. That's how big V12 back there. But yeah, Aventador SV. Alright, next car we have here is a gifted one I have, which is called the 2005 Ford Shelby GR1. It's a concept car. At least I think it's a concept car. My uncle gave this to me for Christmas last year. And there's the inside. Only the front opens. Which has a motor powered by Ford. But yeah, Ford GR1 or Shelby GR1. Next is a car that's one of my favorites in my entire collection. I keep it mainly in the case, but I brought it out just for this video. The 2024, I'm not sure if it's 2024, but the Mercedes AMG, what's it called? Mercedes-Benz AMG F1 W14E Performance. This one, excuse me, this car is driven by George Russell. I thought it was Lewis Hamilton, but I looked at the packaging and it was George Russell. This one's driven by George Russell. Patronus. I love Formula One, so it's automatically one of my favorite cars in the collection. I thought this dude couldn't come out, but he's like part of the car where the helmet is differently painted. A bunch of, like, there's the intake camera. It's a shame that Barago doesn't put detailing into the wheels, like they're just smooth. In Formula One, they are not just smooth. They have tread. Not much, but a little bit of tread. And Patronus all over it. And yeah, W14E Performance. The next car is a car that people really say it wrong. They always say Ferrari Enzo, but it's really Enzo Ferrari. Because Ferruccio, or I think that was his name, Ferruccio Ferrari, I don't remember. He made this car for his son, Enzo Ferrari, and yeah, Enzo Ferrari. So I'm not a big fan of this color. I love the car, but not the color. I don't like yellow, even though yellow is technically Ferrari's color. It's not red, it's yellow. But there's the back. The front trunk opens. There it is. Front trunk. There's the battery. The front trunk is decent. The mirrors move. You can spin them all the way around. And then the doors open. It looks weird with the mirrors like that and the doors are open. It looks weird. And the interior is yellow, which I don't like. But for a 124, you can turn the wheels. The steering wheel doesn't move along with it, though. But yeah, Enzo Ferrari. Next one is one of my dream cars, which I'm going to get one when I'm older, when I have the money. The 2024 Ford Mustang Dark Horse. I absolutely love the Dark Horse. I brought a Lego version of it to school one day, and it broke in my backpack. Dang it, there's already damage on it. But the engine opens. It has twin turbos, even though it only makes 500 horsepower. Like, I really like this detailing on it, even though it's pink, but still fades to black. The door is open. The interior is accurate to real life. So the components and stuff like that. And the back, or the rear end, the trunk opens. But yeah, Ford Mustang Dark Horse. They're $66,000, so I'm gonna have to save for quite a while. So yeah. Last one in the second section is the 2019 Corvette ZR1. This one is from American Legends. And I'm not the biggest fan of American Legends, because, I mean, I love the ZL1, or not the ZL1, ZR1. If I said ZL1, then my apologies. I said meant ZR1. I don't like American Legends because they always mess up the doors and have these massive, whatever these are called, hinges. Like, they should only open, like, maybe that far. Not all the way here. Like, maybe that far is good. But all the way out here looks actually stupid. But interior. I know it's accurate to real life. But I like the orange paint. The wheels, they're alright. Rear end, yeah, 0-1. Next one is the Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. The Aperta is for Ferrari's 70th anniversary, if I'm not wrong. And it's just a convertible version of the Ferrari LaFerrari with this paint job. Yeah, this one's also made by Barago, which is part of the Ferrari line, just like the Enzo Ferrari. The only thing that opens on this model is the back. Disappointing. But it has a V12, making, I think, 800 horsepower. Top speed of 217. But the LaFerrari has to be one of the most iconic cars of all time. LaFerrari Aperta. This next car is also pretty old. The 1973 Pontiac Firebird. This thing has so much dust on it. My uncle gave this to me a while ago, and as you can see, it's been through quite a lot because of that crack in the windshield. But this freaking bug catcher of an intake. The hood opens, but it's tricky to get it to open. Frick. Alright, I have a hold of it. Hopefully it opens. There we go. And the engine unfortunately broke, so it like wobbles around. And I don't know how I broke it, but it is what it is. You can just pop it back in there. Just snap it back together. Oh, it completely came out. And open the hood. So much dust in there. Should go right in there. Hold on. There we go, it's fixed. And close up. And then there's only one seat in this car. I think it's how it used to be. But weird. The seats fold. I like that feature. Doesn't slide back though. Stupid door. But yeah, that's it. Inside. Very dusty. But yeah, Firebird. Next car is the McLaren 720S from Pink Slips. The front, decent, very good trunk space. This is a right-hand drive, so it's from Britain, where McLaren is from. Both of the doors open. The right one doesn't stay open that much. All McLaren 720S models have problems with the doors, specifically the one that the driver's side is on. And then the spoiler opens up. But yeah, McLaren 720S. Alright, now we have the 2021 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye Wide Body. This is from Fast X, which is Fast 10, Fast and Furious 10. The engine opens, or the hood opens to the engine. It's a really small hood, but front doors only open, not the back. And the trunk opens. Yeah. Charger. Next is the 2005 Ford GT40. Or not Ford GT40. 2005 Ford GT. This one doesn't have mirrors because I also got this as a gift for Christmas. But it'll open. It's stuck. Knocked it loose. There we go. Front opens, revealing the battery. The doors open. And the back opens, revealing that V8. America, yeah! GT. And then we have the Fast and Furious Golden Lamborghini Gallardo. This one has a problem with the hood because one of the pegs broke off, and I've been trying to find super glue for it so I can fix it. But I'm gonna leave that closed. The doors are loose, so they open really easily. The interior and the back opens. Gallardo, 2004. Then we have the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3, if that's what I remember it's called. Mercedes AMG GT3. The spoilers there we go. Only the doors open on this, and the spoilers kind of blew, so you can just pull it off. I'll have to super glue it. But yeah, AMG GT3. Next is also one of my favorite models, which is the Lamborghini Terzo Millennium. I built this myself. I built this, or I put it together. Not built it, but yeah, I put it together. There's somehow a scratch on the door. If I can get these doors open. They have very small gullwing doors. Just like the 300 SL. Interior. There's a Monio. Then we got an AutoZone exclusive, which is a 1966 Chevy Corvette, which is C2 Corvette. You can see it says AutoZone. The front opens, Corvette style, and the doors open. I always thought it was weird that the C2 Corvette only had one mirror. But there's the inside. It's a manual Corvette. But yeah. Next is a 1969 Chevy Camaro. This is supposed to be a drag version of a Camaro. I got this at school from one of my friends at school. The front opens. Yeah, I clipped these off because they were just looking really weird coming out of the front. The doors open. There's a whole freaking roll cage in there. The steering wheel is also kind of broken. And I'm pretty sure there was a spoiler on here, but this is how I got it. And small AF trunk. But yeah, 69 Camaro SS. Next is a 1998 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra convertible. This thing has been through a lot. Front opens and the doors open. The interior, I don't know why this is so bent. It's probably been sat on. But yeah, that's the only things that open on this car. But SVT Cobra. Second to last car is the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 2020. This one has a missing tail light. It fell off. I don't know where it is now. The engine, I really like this paint job. It's like Galaxy. I don't know why, but the back wheels are extremely hard to turn. Or like roll. This interior. And the trunk. And then the last is the Jurassic Park Jeep. JP18 has a winch, hook and winch. This isn't really used for like a model display. It's just like something for fun. It's like a kid's toy, but yeah. I got this from my friend's apartment, or my cousin's apartment when they moved. They left all of their stuff there, and I saw this, and I was a fan of Jurassic Park at the time, so I snatched it, or grabbed it. So here it is now, the Jurassic Park Jeep. The only 142 scale car I have is the Charles Leclerc Formula One car. The camera got broke off and the antenna got broke off. But yeah. Moving on to 164 scale cars, which are Hot Wheels. I got this from the Dark Horse box, which is a Ford official licensed sticker. Put it up here. So the cars on my top shelf are like exotic cars. Porsche 911 Dakar, Koenigsegg Jesko in orange, Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar in blue, Koenigsegg Jesko in purple, Porsche 918 Spider by Pink Slips, Koenigsegg Gemera by Matchbox, McLaren F1 by Hot Wheels, Zinger 21C by Hot Wheels, McLaren W1, Gordon Murray Automotive T33 by Hot Wheels. Second shelf are like casual cars you would see every day. So this is a 2016 Nissan Sentra. Yeah. 2009 Ford F-150. I see these every day, or nearly every day. Nissan Z Proto, Nissan Z. This is the Proto from Hot Wheels, and then normal 2023 Nissan Z. One of my favorite truck of all time, Ram TRX. Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Bronco. 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Jeep Gladiator with no doors. And then this entire shelf is Mustangs. So we got the GTD, GT500 from the 4th of July series, 2024 4th of July series. Mainline GT500, Ford GT, 2015 Ford GT convertible, 1999 Mustang, 1968 Mustang, 68 Mustang Fastback, and 2 68 Mustang convertibles. On this shelf, we have 2 Firebirds, one from Smokey and the Bandit, one is one of the older Hot Wheels. Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe, one of the most expensive cars in the world. Then we got the Aston Martin DB5 from 007. Lamborghini Miura from the Racing Heritage set, I think. I don't know. Lotus Esprit S1, Jaguar XK140, the Cyberpunk Porsche 911, and the 1971 Porsche 911. Then down here, Police Ram from Matchbox and the Mazda AutoZam. Up here we got a drag racing Camaro, and this might be 142, but Jaguar XK140. I found this at McKay's, but I'm gonna speed run these. So we got Lamborghini Huracan Storado, Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, Alfa Romeo Giulia, Mitsubishi 3000 GT, DeLorean Alpha 5, Lamborghini Estoque, Porsche Panamera, Aston Martin 177, McLaren Speedtail, Rimac Nevera, Lamborghini Terza Millennio, Lamborghini Sian KP35, Lamborghini LMO02, Mad Mike Drift Attack, Chevy Chevette, Cadillac 1, Lamborghini Countach, Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, Mazda AutoZam, AZ1, Lamborghini Reventon, Dodge Viper SRT10, Mazda RX-7, Pagani Zonda R, Porsche 19 Spider by Hot Wheels, BMW 3 Series Touring, Alfa Romeo Tonale, Subaru BRZ Pandem, 2 of the, what were they called? Porsche, Lotus Type 49s. One's number 5 and one's number 4. TV series Batmobile, Lotus Evija, Camaro IROC Z, 73 Corvette Roadster, Zinger 21C, Acura Integra, Land Rover Velar, McLaren Solus GT, 2008 Tesla Roadster, Audi R8 Spider, Lucid Air, Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, Renault Sport RS, why am I sweating? Honda Civic Type R, Acura NSX, McLaren Elva, G-Wagon 6x6, Kit, Ford Supervan 4, Volvo P1800 Gasser, Mercedes 500E, Corvette C6, Ford GT40, Tesla Model S base, Karma GS6, Ford GT Race, Lancia Stratos Delta Zero, or Stratos Zero, I forgot, Cooper E-Racer, Maserati, what was it called? Jamal 6R, so another kind of like Project GTP Blue, Porsche 911 GT2, McLaren's Porsche, not Panamera, Taycan GTS Sports, Bentley Continental GT3, Volvo 850, Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar in yellow, Toyota Supra, Pininfarina Batista Gas Monkey Corvette, 2020 Corvette from the 4th of July series. John's Camaro, BMW i8 Roadster, Lexus LC5, white 49. Why am I? If I can even. Porsche 904 Carrera. Um, 2024 Fiat Topolino. Porsche Taycan, Bugatti Bolide, Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar in black. Aston Martin DB4 GT High Speed Edition. Volkswagen. Pagani Utopia 7 GT Tesla Model S Porsche RSR Nissan HR31 Pagani Huayra Roadster Tesla Model Tesla Roadster Land Rover Defender and the R33 Skyline.